we're back. Welcome to Locker Talk, episode 21. You show everything WWE, past, present, and future. I am your host, Colton, and as always, I am here, except for the past few weeks we haven't been here, but that's okay. We're back now. We're better than ever, baby. It's going to be great. We got some great things coming up for you. But first, tonight, Battleground from St. Louis, Missouri. Wow, pay-per-view. Really, really great. I absolutely loved it. I was one of the few people who weren't complaining about the show beforehand and bitching and moaning and complaining my way throughout the whole damn thing. And I enjoyed it a great bit. I thought every single match on the card was really, really good. I thought Twitter was really, really annoying. Everyone just complaining and moaning about every gosh dang thing that happened. God, what would make you people happy? I don't know. But I found a tweet. I'm going to read it out. I never thought I would read a tweet out from this person on the show, but I'm doing it anyways. From X-Pac, everybody's favorite wrestler of all time, X-Pac, tweeted saying, people on Twitter would bitch if they won $1 million but had to take it in $1 bills. That's basically the gospel truth right there, folks. Stop complaining. If you just sit back and enjoy what you're watching, it would be a much better experience for you. It'd be better for everyone around you. It would just be more fun to watch. Yeah, I really liked it. I thought every match on the card was good, not just, decent. It was good top to bottom. Everything went off really, really well. And so I'm really excited to talk about this with you guys, none of you who are watching live. But I know at least 4 or 5 of you will watch in syndication because, yes, we are a syndicated show because really that's really all that YouTube is syndication. But anyways, let's just hop right into this. First match pre-show, King Barrett against King What's Up R-Truth. I mean, no one honestly really wanted to see this match, but I thought it was a really solid match. We've seen this match over and over and over, and I think that since this was technically for the crown, we won't have to see it anymore, which is good. But I thought that they put on a good match nonetheless. A lot of rumors beforehand about Barrett going back to the Bad News Barrett gimmick after this match, but apparently since he won the match, keeping the King name, that's not going to be happening. I'm a little disappointed about that, but that's okay. We're just gonna have to get over that. Really, it's just a solid match for the start of the show. Next match, Randy Orton, the hometown boy, the St. Louisan against Sheamus. This is another match that people are just a little bored with. Obviously, we've seen this match for years and years now. But I thought they did a really, really good job. There were some really good spots. It was a really clean match. They didn't really, I don't think, mess up anything that I can remember. Just a lot of good spots, a lot of clean wrestling. The crowd was really into it. The crowd was really, really behind Randy Orton, being from St. Louis, obviously. And I was really surprised they gave Orton the win. They never usually give the hometown guy a win, especially Randy Orton. I feel like that one always sticks out to me. Obviously, living, relatively close to St. Louis, he's the hometown boy for us around these parts. Him and Baron Corbin, but everybody hates Baron Corbin. But we'll get to that on next week's show. If we don't, somebody ask it as a question. Why does everyone hate Baron Corbin? We will answer that. I don't hate Baron Corbin. I think he's awesome. But that's neither here nor there. Baron Corbin was not on the show. He might be in Raw tomorrow night. It's from Kansas City, his hometown, but I doubt it. It's just a thought. I don't know. And so, anyways, yeah, a really solid match. RKO is getting a huge pop these days. Really, really fantastic. Great match. Okay, so next match, the Primetime Players against the New Day. These guys just put on a fun match every single time they're in the ring with each other. I really, really enjoying it. Oh, hey, thanks, Farmer, for watching me. It says that I don't have any viewers, but thanks for watching me. I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be great. Anyways, the Primetime Players against the New Day. Fun match. Xavier Woods is I really like him yelling random things on the outside. I know a lot of people are annoyed at it. I can see where they are annoyed at it. But like I said on Twitter tonight, he doesn't just yell, "Come on, Nikki," over and over. He actually says something that's happening in the match. He actually adds a little bit to it. And so he's not just screaming for screaming's sake, or maybe he is, but at least he has a little bit of substance to his ramblings, and so that's what I enjoy about it. I predicted, you didn't know this because we didn't actually do a prediction show, but for whatever reason, I thought the New Day might pick up the victory and gain back the tag titles. They obviously didn't go that way. It makes sense for them to not go that way, but anything can really happen anymore in WWE. So I'm not surprised. Titus Young and Darren Young both look really good. Belly to belly suplex by Darren Young. That's what I remember from this match. Really, really crisp and clean, good looking move. Titus just a big dude, just beats up people. Really like it. He's entertaining, charismatic. The crowd was really, really getting into the primetime players as well as being against the New Day. Just really good stuff overall. Next match. This is the match I thought had the best build up to the match of all. Bray Wyatt against Roman Reigns. Bray Wyatt was kind of doing this whole thing, kind of going after Roman's family, his daughter, saying the whole anyone but echoes the sentiment of quite a lot of people in the WWE universe. Not me. I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. I love what he's doing in the ring. I love what Bray Wyatt's doing in the ring in this match. I said if they got 15 minutes, they could possibly steal the show. And darn it, they came pretty close to doing it. If it wasn't for those pesky John Cena, Kevin Owens guys, this match would have stolen the show. What I loved about this match is just that, like I said in the first match with Orton and Sheamus, it was just really clean. The second match with the primetime players New Day was just really fun. This match was just an all-out brawl. These guys were, you could tell, just beating the crap out of each other, giving some stiff punches, stiff kicks, a lot of cool, innovating moves from both guys. I really enjoy it. The DDT on the apron by Bray Wyatt, the clothesline spear-ish kind of thing from Bray Wyatt. It was all really good. Some some hooded figure with a really, really long beard. Wonder who that could possibly be. Came in and helped Bray Wyatt win the match. And obviously Luke Harper maybe tighten up the straps on the hoodie a little higher to not show your beard so much, to make it look like you are Luke Harper. Either way, it doesn't matter. I think it's good. I really like Luke Harper. I think he's a great worker in the ring, and it's good to see him back on TV and actually having a purpose, hopefully, in the future. Bray Wyatt got the win. That was a bit surprising. A lot of people were saying that he wouldn't win or expecting him not to win. I know I was partially in that camp. I kind of thought that if he was going to win a match, this would be the time, because, Battleground, it's not. SummerSlam, it's not a big pay-per-view. But, that's okay. It's what happened. And, if they want Roman Reigns to win, they can continue on to SummerSlam and have him win on a big stage. But overall, this match was really, really fun. I liked it a lot. I just love those hard-hitting brawl-type matches. They're really fun for me to watch. And, this night just kept getting better and better. I just really enjoyed everything. Some of the stuff, there's you can nitpick about everything, and you can find faults in everything, and that's okay. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to watch wrestling and have a good time doing it. If some people out there, and thankfully I don't think that's anyone who watches our show or follows. Well, some of the people that follow our Twitter, but anyone who watches our show, I don't think you're in this camp. But some people are just here just to find something to complain about. And I feel like that's not just in wrestling. They probably do that in their entire lives. They find the bad and just nitpick at these little details and try to sound cool and retro and like hipsters. And so I feel like hipsters are really the problem of everything anymore. That's a joke. I'm not being serious about that. So any of you dirty little hipsters around, just it's the hippies' fault, not your fault. Anyways, so we've been wondering. So Ryback is injured. There's not going to be an Intercontinental Championship match. Oh, hey, it says I have a viewer now. Maybe that's Farmer. Maybe that's somebody else. We'll probably never know because they'll probably stop watching as soon as they realize that this isn't a replay of Battleground. This is just me talking. Anyways, so no Intercontinental title match. That's okay. No one really wanted to see that match anyways. But instead, this slot gets filled by the Divas. Whew. What a match. What a match. What a match. What a match. Love that they're bringing up the NXT Divas in Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte. I almost said Bayley. I wish it was Bayley because she's awesome and huggable and amazing. But they brought these women up, and it's hard to tell with WWE whether this is just going to be like a quick fix that's going to be good for a little bit, and then overall it's just going to go back to crap. But I try to think a bit more positively, use that power of positivity, and think about the new days in life. That hopefully this is a turnaround for the Divas division. Hopefully becomes the women's division as we all want. But they did a really good job showing it tonight. It was Sasha Banks against Charlotte, against Brie Bella. And obviously, Sasha Banks and Charlotte carried the match as would be expected. But I thought Brie Bella did a decent amount on, herself. She wasn't overly terrible. She wasn't overly great. She did add a little to the match, but she didn't make it look bad, and that's really, really good. Charlotte gets the win with a beautiful figure eight submission move. Absolutely amazing. I expect great things from these Divas going on. It actually makes it exciting to watch Divas matches. It's no longer the stereotypical pee break to go to the bathroom, get some popcorn, get some adult beverages if you're above 21. If you're not, you better be drinking root beer. I'm looking at you. I don't know anyone who watches this show that's not of legal age, or anyone who really watched the show. Where was I? Oh yeah, Divas, really great. I expect some great things. Great, we want Becky chant going on. Which I was really excited about. I feel like last week Becky Lynch probably got the smaller of the reactions on Raw last week, but I'm really glad the St. Louis crowd seemed to get behind her and want to see her because of the three, she's definitely my favorite. I love Becky Lynch. I love her puns. So basically, if you need to win my heart, just make some good puns and you'll be on your way. Don't you worry. But a really good match. The match lasted, I think I'm reading here, 11 and a half minutes. That will be significant coming up. Don't you worry. But as I said earlier, this seemed to just be, the shows just seem to get better and better. And, whoa. Hold on. Excuse me. The show just seemed to get better and better. And you'd think, how can it get better from this great Divas match we just saw? Well, it's pretty easy. You put Kevin Owens and John Cena out there. So, what did you expect? I mean, I wasn't sure how they were going to do this, whether they were going to involve Cesaro and or Rusev in the match. They didn't. I was really happy that they didn't with these two. We really just want to see a good, clean match. Well, not necessarily a clean match. They can do whatever dirty, nasty things they want to. But as long as it's just those two battling out, it's absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy it. And so, I don't know. There's something about John Cena and Kevin Owens that seems to bring out the absolute worst in professional wrestling fans. It might be because they are two polarizing figures who are outspoken and have both potential pros and cons, and because they're so popular that people just want to tear apart anything they do. I saw somebody complaining about the fact that Cena only has 5 moves, and then they were complaining that he was overusing the new moves that they were giving him to counteract the 5 moves. And I'm not really sure what they want. Like, everyone else that I saw that was watching it was thinking this was a great match. Tons of "this is awesome" chants. All of Twitter was raving about how good this match was. I was raving about how good this match was. It's just good to see these guys get back and fight, and really great stuff. Owens kicked out of the top rope. What was it, AA? They're not. I don't even think they're even calling it the attitude adjustment anymore. It's just the AA, because apparently attitude adjustment isn't politically correct enough, or some other stupid BS like that. But just a really good match. A lot of people were upset that Owens tapped out. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I'm not as perturbed. That's your word of the day, folks. Perturbed about it as everyone else was, but I can definitely see where this might, where you might find a problem with this. But you idiots out there, who thankfully none of you who watch this show are included in this, out there who are talking about how Kevin Owens got or is getting buried, clearly didn't watch this match. Kevin Owens looked amazing. That twisting brainbuster thingy he did, all those great innovative moves that he did, and even the great innovative moves that Cena did, they both looked great. That's not being buried. Buried is what happens when you have like that buried alive match, and they literally put dirt on top of someone. That's what being buried is. Just to clear that up, if you need to Google it, go ahead and do that. I'm sure you'll have a grand old time looking up pictures of medieval shovels or things of that ilk. Ilk, our other word of the day. Perturbed and ilk. Words of the day, brought to you by Locker Talk. Once again, speaking of Locker Talk, if you do enjoy this show and don't follow our Twitter for whatever reason, go follow us on Twitter at wwelockertalk. I try to promote the show as much as I can remember to on Twitter. But I feel like if you watch the show, you're probably following us on Twitter. So thank you for that. We have like 72 followers or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic again. Don't worry, I'm back. Kevin Owens and John Cena, absolutely fantastic. Great match. Really, really, just, I don't know. I can't describe it. All 3 of their matches have been fantastic. And I assume they're going to throw Cesaro in, hopefully for SummerSlam. That'll make it even better. I'm just really, really excited about where this is going and where wrestling is at right now in the WWE. I mean, even as much as a couple months ago, WWE was not at the top of their game. They were getting beaten every week, even in their own company by NXT. And I think that's kind of transferring over a little bit. WWE is becoming better and better. And I won't say NXT is getting worse, because it's definitely not, but it might be plateauing just a little bit, which is not their fault. Obviously, Kevin Owens is gone. Neville is gone. And 2 of their top stars, Hideo Itami and Sami Zayn, are out with injury. Get back soon, guys. Get well soon. We do miss you, because I know you both watch the show avidly. So thank you for that. Anyways, where was I going with that? Anyways, WWE is doing really well. And so you think there's only one match left, and that's the main event. And you think they won't let, Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins follow that great John Cena Kevin Owens match. Well, what do they do? Just send the Miz out. Why not? Just send the Miz out to piss everybody off before we get to the main event. Yeah, get Miz out, make him talk, annoy people, does the things that he does best. And then send Big Show out, have him punch her in the face and walk out. Big Show doesn't have to say anything. And it's the best the Big Show's looked in I don't know how long. Really great. Anyways, let's move on. So, the main event, Brock Lesnar against Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Things happened in this match. Most of them suplex things. I think final count was 13. somewhere in there, baker's dozen, something like that. The amount of donuts one wishes they could eat at a time, but really, you should only eat maybe one or two. Or if you're a super fit person, probably none. But then I feel bad for you because you don't get to eat donuts. I really want Krispy Kreme right now. It sounds good. Huh. Anyways, so remember way back when, a couple minutes ago, when I talked about the Divas match went 11 minutes and 30 seconds. The reason I said that was important, the Divas match tonight went longer than the main event match. The main event match went, as I check Wikipedia, just under 9 minutes. That's a pretty high suplex to minute rate there, folks. If you're good at math or engineering, you might want to do the math. I'm too lazy. It's not that I'm not smart enough. I'm just too lazy to do it. But yeah, it's happened what we expected to happen. Brock Lesnar suplexed Seth Rollins a lot. Rollins got in a little offense, not much. Basically the same as every Brock Lesnar match. And I know I'm going to get people very upset at me for saying this. But this, to me, was the worst match on the card. And that's just because, as you know, I don't like Brock Lesnar. I'm probably never going to like Brock Lesnar. I don't feel that a suplex and F5 for the entire match constitutes him being really good. Yes, he is very intimidating and very scary. He's very good at that. Don't take that the wrong way. But I'm not entertained by, a video game move of a suplex and suplex and suplex followed by a finisher. And then if you feel like beating the guy up some more, you hit the finisher again after a few more suplexes, and that's the end. But what we were all waiting for and all speculating about, Lesnar hits the F5 on Seth Rollins. And what happens but that infamous gong? The lights go out, and a second later, in the ring is the dead man, The Undertaker, obviously out for retribution against Brock Lesnar for ending the streak. I feel like maybe this would make more sense the same year that he ended the streak and after and before Undertaker had another match at WrestleMania. But obviously he was in no physical condition for that, so I guess we'll just have to have it be okay for now. But Undertaker comes out, beats the living hell out of Lesnar. Here's to hoping Mr. Undertaker shows up in Kansas City tomorrow. I promise it's only a 4-hour drive, Undertaker. If you want, I will drive up and take you there myself. But the reason, if you haven't gotten this yet so far, reason I want this to happen, I'm so excited. As you may or may not know, as you probably do know, since Farmer's the only one watching the show live, as you know, tomorrow night, you wouldn't think I would miss it. We are going to Monday Night Raw in Kansas City tomorrow. Or I say we, but I'm going, Farmer's going. It'll be a great time. I'm really excited. I want to buy a Kevin Owens shirt, but I'm broke and Farmer owes me money. And so that's just a reminder. If you forget or make an excuse, it's on the YouTube. So everyone in the world knows now. We're just probably a couple of people that watch the show. But yes, we'll be going to Kansas City tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. Really, really excited. Kevin Owens is going to be there. I'm going to freak out when Kevin Owens comes out. I hope The Undertaker comes out. Sadly, Dolph Ziggler won't be there. I'm really sad about that. I'm just really hoping that Zack Ryder wrestles on main event this week so I can see the Long Island IZ Zack Ryder. Hopefully that's going to be awesome. But I think that's all the show I've got. If you guys have any questions or thoughts about, any thoughts about Battleground or any other subsequent WWE things, tweet us at wwelockertalk. Send a comment right down there in the comment section. Like this video. If you like it a lot, Matt will come back. I promise. He's just really busy. He works a lot, and he's got to provide, for his future family and whatnot. Well, me, I just watch wrestling and Harry Potter a lot. So, but yeah, just like the video. I promise Matt will be back for our next episode. We had a little bit of technical difficulties with our previous episode. We honestly, it was going to be a really long episode. We got a little over an hour of the show filmed, and we still had a couple more questions from our friends at RTM Wrestling to answer. So we might get that out, and then we'll do another show. So send your suggestions for our show on our Twitter at wwelockertalk. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I hope you all enjoyed Battleground. I will probably not be tweeting tomorrow night. I'll probably be watching live, and I don't want to be one of those people who sits in the crowd texting and tweeting all night. So I'll tweet a picture out when I get there. I'll be super excited. I might send a fun little video out. But with that said, I am Colton, your host of WWE Locker Talk. Thank you, and I will see you guys next week for another fantastic episode of WWE Locker Talk.